welcome to the Hub of Knowledge Study Style.
Hey guys, I hope you all are doing well. So as you know that I have started the word map series and have already completed the North America and South American continent, and also the Central American countries we have completed. So today I have come with a new video on European continents. We will read about the physical features of Europe, and this is part 1 of the video series. So guys, let's start with the video. Europe, it is the second smallest continent after Australia. As you know that there are 7 continents in the whole world and Australia is the smallest, but Europe is the second smallest continent. As you can see it over here that this is Europe and this is Australia. Europe is the second smallest continent with 6.7% total area of the whole earth. It is separated from Asia by the Ural Mountains and Caucasus Mountains and partially by the Caspian Sea and Ural River. Let me show you it in the map to make your view more clear. So guys, as you can see it over here that this is Europe, the continent which is colored with the red color. This is Asia, Africa, North America and South America, and this is Australia plus Oceania. It looks like this. This is the whole European continent. Now consider this map. As you can see it over here that this is Asia and this whole continent is Europe. So Asia and Europe are separated by the Ural Mountains. As you can see it over here, these are the Ural Mountains and this is a river, that is Ural River. So moments back we have read about the Caspian Sea. This is Caspian Sea, and also you can see it over here. These are Caucasus Mountains. So we can say that European continent is separated from Asian continent by these Ural Mountains, Ural River, Caspian Sea and Caucasus Mountains. So guys, this is the map of Europe and all the countries are written over here. First of all, we will read about the Scandinavian countries. So these are the 5 countries: Iceland, Norway, Sweden, Finland and Denmark. These are known as the Scandinavian countries. As you can see it over here, this is Iceland, this is Norway, Sweden, Finland and this one is Denmark written over here. So guys, as you can see it over here that this is Scandinavia Peninsula. So these countries are known as Scandinavian countries. So guys, as you know that peninsula is surrounded by water bodies on the 3 sides. So this is Scandinavia Peninsula is surrounded by Gulf of Bothnia in the east. To the south it is surrounded by North Sea, and in the west direction it is surrounded by Norwegian Sea. So as you can see it over here, this is Gulf of Bothnia which lies between 2 countries, that is Sweden and Finland. And you can see it over here also that this Gulf of Bothnia is a part of Baltic Sea. So this Baltic Sea lies to the south of Gulf of Bothnia. Now in this map, as you can see it over here that this is Gulf of Bothnia and you are also seeing this Gulf. So the name of this Gulf is Gulf of Finland. As I have told you that this country is Finland. So to the south of this country lies here, this is Gulf of Finland. Here also you can see this Gulf. This is also the Gulf, and this small Gulf is Gulf of Riga. As you are seeing here that this is Baltic Sea. So these all the Gulfs are part of Baltic Sea. And why this Baltic Sea is named as Baltic? So you must know that the 3 countries, that is Estonia, Lithuania and Latvia, are known as the Baltic countries, and the sea associated to them is Baltic Sea. So guys, you can see it in this map that this is Baltic Sea, and Estonia, Latvia and Lithuania, these 3 countries are known as Baltic countries. And as I told you about this Gulf of Riga, this is Gulf of Riga which is separating the 2 countries, that is Estonia and Latvia. So Gulf of Riga is separating 2 countries, that is Estonia and Latvia. And one more important thing is why this Gulf is known as Gulf of Riga, because the capital of this country Latvia is Riga. As you can see it over here, let me erase it. So you can see that Riga is written over here. This is capital of Latvia, and the Gulf associated to this is Gulf of Riga. And you can see this is Finland, and the Gulf associated to this Finland is Gulf of Finland, and this is Gulf of Bothnia which lies between Sweden and Finland, and they are all the part of Baltic Sea, as I have already told you earlier. Now one more important thing you must know that as you can see that this is Arctic Circle which lies to the 66.5 degree north, and you can see it over here that these features I told you, Gulf of Bothnia lies to the south of Arctic Circle. That means they are not touching this Arctic Circle. But I told you about Scandinavian countries. As you can see over here, this is Scandinavian Peninsula, and here the country lies Iceland. The minor part of it is touching this Iceland, and then it is crossing through Norway, Sweden and Finland, but not touching Gulf of Bothnia. Just keep this in your mind. So guys, as you can see it over here that this is Denmark, the green color, and the capital of Denmark is Copenhagen. And you can see it over here that this is the peninsula because it is surrounded by 3 water bodies. And more importantly, it is separating North Sea from Baltic Sea. As you can see it over here, to the west lies North Sea and here lies Baltic Sea. So guys, this peninsula is known as Jutland Peninsula. This peninsula. Jutland Peninsula consists of two countries, that is whole of Denmark country and this northern part of Germany, that is a minor part of Germany. So two countries are included in Jutland Peninsula, that is Denmark and Germany. You can see it over here that this is Jutland Peninsula and it includes the whole territory of Denmark and minor part of Germany also. Now guys, if a question arises to arrange the following gulfs and peninsula in north to south direction, then you can easily solve it. As you know that Gulf of Bothnia is on the top, 1 number, then Gulf of Finland, second, and third one would be Jutland Peninsula. I hope you are getting the things clear in your mind, and you will get it more clear when you will practice it by yourself in the blank maps. Now guys, as you can see it over here that this is Spain and this is France, and between these lies a bay. This bay and this bay is known as Bay of Biscay. And you know that this is Atlantic Ocean, so Bay of Biscay is a part of Atlantic Ocean, North Atlantic Ocean. And also one more important thing is that here you can see that this is 0 degree prime meridian. So this Bay of Biscay lies to the west of prime meridian, that means it lies in the western hemisphere. As you must know that 0 degree prime meridian divide the world into two parts, that is this part is western part and this is the eastern part. So this Bay of Biscay lies in the western part, that is in the western hemisphere. So here in the world map you can see that this line is the prime meridian and is dividing the whole world into two parts, that is western hemisphere and this is eastern hemisphere. And more importantly, this passes through this United Kingdom. As you can see it over here, let me raise it. So this prime meridian passes through United Kingdom and to the west of France and east of Spain. You can see it in this map that this is 0 degree prime meridian and this is passing through United Kingdom and also passing through to the west of France and to the east of Spain. So this is 0 degree prime meridian and this Bay of Biscay lies to the west of it, that is in the western hemisphere. Now one more important thing, you can see it over here that this is Bay of Biscay and these are the Great Lakes of America, which we have read in the previous videos when we were reading about the North American continent. So you can see that this is Lake Michigan. As I told you about the 5 Great Lakes of America, that is Lake Superior, Michigan, Huron, Erie, Ontario. So you can see it over here that this Michigan and Bay of Biscay lies on the same latitude, that is 40 degree latitude. So guys, let us know something about the English Channel, which is separating this United Kingdom and France. So this is English Channel and it is a part of Atlantic Ocean. As you can see in this map, this is English Channel, which is separating this United Kingdom and France, and this is part of Atlantic Ocean. And here toward east of this English Channel lies Strait of Dover. This is Strait of Dover and this is also separating France and United Kingdom, but it lies in the eastern hemisphere and it lies in the western hemisphere. As you can see that although it is a one water body, but it lies in two hemispheres, that this part is western hemisphere and this is eastern hemisphere. So this North Channel lies in western hemisphere, which is dividing United Kingdom and France, and this eastern part is Strait of Dover, which is separating United Kingdom and France. And you can see it over here that this 0 degree prime meridian is passing through this North Channel. And you can also say that this Dover Strait is connecting English Channel with North Sea. And one more thing, you can see it over here that this is UK and this lies entirely in latitude 40 degree to 60 degree. This is 40 degree and this is 60 degree. Now in this physical map you can see that this is Bay of Biscay, as I have told you, and this is country France. And to the opposite of this, as you can see, this gulf, this small gulf is Gulf of Lions, and this Gulf of Lion is a part of Ligurian Sea. Let me show you another map. As you can see in this map that this is Gulf of Lion, this is Bay of Biscay, and this Gulf of Lion is part of Ligurian Sea, and this Ligurian Sea is a part of Mediterranean Sea. So as you can see it over here that this prime meridian 0 degree, which is passing through United Kingdom and then some part of France and Spain, but it does not touches Bay of Biscay and this Gulf of Lion. So you must have to keep this in your mind that prime meridian do not passes through Bay of Biscay and Gulf of Lions. So guys, this was for today. I hope you are getting the concepts clear regarding this European continent, and you will get it more clear when you will practice it again and again. So guys, thank you for watching my video, and if you like the content of my video, please like it, comment on it, share it with your friends, and lastly, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.